Boom! Hey guys, how's it going? Token Vaping. Today's juice review is a single flavor that I had the opportunity to acquire at an expo that I went to in Oregon. However, I have done a review for the company before, and a flavor that is also associated with the company. I have met a few of the people I have talked to. I have a chance to have talked to some of the people associated with the main company, especially their main mixologist. She's an amazing, amazing person just in general. The dedication and passion that they have for vaping overall is just impressive as a whole. That's all they're focused on. That's all they believe in. That's all they're about, is just the enjoyment and the drive and dedication of vaping as a whole. The company is Vapor City Sauce. They're located in Jersey. They do have a few flavor lines that are under their name that can be purchased off their website. If you go to vaporcityplus.com, their main mixologist, VCP Donnie D, she has a couple of flavors under the Dawncraft line that she's had a direct hand in that are from her. Of course, there is the Vapor City Sauce line, which is a rock solid flavor line. If you ever have the chance, definitely check them out. I believe you've seen my video for Bandwagon, which is one of their main flavors, my favorite flavor out of that line. However, this is off of the flavor options from them called Parlour, which is more of like, obviously, ice cream, milkshake, kind of like the old soda shop style flavors like that. And I was able to acquire Chippy Mint, which is a mint chocolate chip ice cream flavor. And as you can see, there's a chocolate milkshake and a strawberry cone. Now, I will probably try to do the strawberry cone one as well. I'll just have to go ahead and order a bottle of that from them as well, because you all know I'm a sucker for strawberries. So they do offer 3 nicotine levels. It is a 0, a 1.5, as you can see right there, and a 3. Again, not a huge focus on nicotine. Their primary concern is not how much nicotine you can get out of the vape, it's how much you can enjoy the flavor of the vape, the enjoyment of the vape, and overall just the quality of that as well. So if you go to vaporcityplus.com, and go under their premium liquids lines, you will see Parlour listed as there, and they will have these 3. It is a 60 ml bottle, and I'm going to guess the mixture, as you can tell by the fluidness of it, it's going to roughly be about a 70-30. I don't know 100%, but I can reach out to them and I will find out for sure, and I will notate the comment box underneath this video, which happens to be right next to the subscribe red button if you feel so inclined to hit that. However, you do see your warning and ingredient labeling right in here. There is the nicotine options right in here. There's the Vapor City Sauce logo right there. It does say Parlour. Picture of the mint chocolate chip, Chippy Mint. It is a 60 ml bottle, and it does have their ingredients and their Instagram and website right here as well. It is Vapor City Sauce on Instagram. It is vaporcityplus.com for the website. They are on Pinterest. They are on Google+. They are on Facebook. So a lot of social media aspects out there and avenues that they're taking, so you can definitely reach out to them. You can definitely find them. You can definitely look into them and see what they're all about. Now, as I said, it is a 60 ml bottle with a child safety cap on this. So this is a first vape, first review, but they are kind enough to also include the nozzle tip as well, so you don't have to purchase that separately. And as it is a first vape, first review, I will be going ahead and juicing up a fresh wick there, which cotton of choice, as always, is Texas Stuff Cotton. I just enjoy the cotton. I use it a lot. When I stay on the same flavor for a while on that, it definitely holds up really well. It lasts a bit longer than a lot of other cotton that I've tried, but it doesn't have a strong cottony taste, especially on a first vape, and that's what I like most about that. So on Instagram, it's Texas Stuff Cotton if you're interested. Now, we're going to go ahead and bust this open, and if you listen, that pop right there, it pops off. We're going to go ahead and put the nozzle on, and it basically at that point then becomes a dripper bottle, which is really cool actually. So we're going to go ahead and juice this up, and while I'm doing this, as always, I try to make sure that people understand that vapors, the whole community around the world, is so diverse and so different. That's what makes it really, really cool, is just all the different types of vapors from all walks of life. everybody has a different taste preference. Everybody vapes differently. So in no way at all, ever, in any way, shape, or form, am I trying to impose my opinion, impose my will, or anything like that on anybody. All I'm trying to do is just give you a little more of an informative background to go off of to see if it's a flavor profile, if it's a line, or if it's something that you might be interested in, and say, hey, you know what? There isn't any place around me that carries that line yet, so but I like the way that it sounds, and from what he said and the way that it looks like something that I could try, or at least make work. So I'll go ahead and give it a shot. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to tell anybody how to vape. I'm not trying to tell anybody how they should vape. I'm not trying to tell anybody just because I get this out of it that you for sure 100% will get that. I don't know how everybody else vapes for sure. So everybody's different. I'm just trying to let you know what I'm getting out of this to see if it's something that might work for you. So just want to make sure that that's understood out there. So I did, as you saw, I did juice this up. I did cap this. As always, I am vaping at 75 watts right there. And this is Chippy Mint. It's a mint chocolate chip ice cream from the Parlour line of Vapor City Sauce. As you can see, the clouds are definitely solid. There's no shortage of that and no underabundance of it. Pretty good. Now, flavor-wise, not a whole lot more I can really describe except for the simple fact, if you've ever eaten mint chocolate chip ice cream, you already know what this tastes like. It is a pretty spot-on mint chocolate chip. Now, obviously they can't make it super cold or anything like that because it is a juice liquid that, is stored at room temperature. But the mint aspect of it gives it the cooling effect so that it does actually feel a little bit cooler when you're vaping on it to make it closer feel like you're actually eating a bowl of mint chocolate chip ice cream. Now, what I'm impressed with of this is I have vaped a bunch of flavors that have chocolate in them. And a lot of times when I vape it, chocolate is a hard flavor to really nail by itself. I always end up getting some sort of a residue on the exhale that has a little bit of a chalkiness to it. I wasn't sure at first if that was just a particular line or a particular flavor, but then I started noticing it's more common across the board when it comes to chocolate. When chocolate is the main flavor aspect of a vape, there always tends to be a slight chalky hit afterwards, and it just kind of tunes off the flavor as such. I don't really taste it as much in this. I don't know if it's because of the mint aspect and that overtakes it, or the cream undertone of this flavor that also helps mask that as well. But there isn't as much of one, if at all, that I'm really picking up as I have in other chocolate-based flavors. I mean, this literally tastes like a bowl of mint chocolate chip ice cream. So if you like that flavor, absolutely give this a try. Vapor City Sauce is no joke. They don't play around with their flavors. The mixologist takes her job very, very seriously, and she basically will not let anything go out if it does not taste exactly like she wants it to. Just overall, it is a really solid line. Now, I'm not a fan of mint or menthol flavors. I just, that breezy cooling factor of it is just a bit much for me. But it definitely makes this flavor. It's an absolute, as close to a possible replica of a mint chocolate chip flavor that you could have in a vape. This is about as close as I think you're going to find out there. Everything hits for it. It is well blended. It is well smoothed out in the total flavor. I do not get a throat hit of any kind with this, which is really good as well. So it's a very enjoyable vape. If you're one that likes ice cream flavors, this definitely could be an all-day vape for you as well. So regardless of anything else, for the Parlour line Vapor City Sauce, as always, it is a continued pleasure to always interact with you folks. It is a great honor to be able to do any reviews that I can for you guys. Definitely check them out. VaporCityPlus.com, Vapor City Sauce on Instagram, the Facebook, Google Plus. Email them if you need to. Definitely not. It's definitely more of a bad thing if you aren't carrying them in your shop. It's always a rock solid company. Their flavors always sell really well. So if you're definitely interested, hit them up, check them out, try them out yourself. You'll see what I'm talking about. As always, guys, I'm Token Vaping. I'm here on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Pinterest. Anything that I can continue to do to help further enhance your vaping experience and make it more enjoyable for you. Number one reason, only main reason why I do what I do. The more people that I can help enjoy vaping more and find those flavors that they're looking for, that unique flavor that they're looking for their all-day vape. Absolutely 100% makes me happy to no end to know that I have a hand in doing something like that. So definitely reach out to me. Let me know if there's a particular video you're looking for, a particular line you're interested about. I will do everything I can to help accommodate you as best I can. As always, I'm so grateful and honored for all the support that I get from everybody out there. Take the time to watch my videos. I am fully appreciative of it. Always remember, vape on, vape strong. Have a good night, guys.